The nation's official unemployment rate defied expectations today. The number of Australians in jobs increased despite the recession and Victoria's lockdown. The jobless rate fell to 6.8% in August, down from 7.5% in July. The result surprising economists and even the Treasurer. Here's political editor Andrew Probyn.
Shop floor greetings galore.
What you get about it?
Both leaders in high energy with heavy industry.
Wherever those opportunities present, they do equal jobs.
Opportunities for work seemingly returning in an economy still constrained by COVID. The headline unemployment figure defying all predictions, down from July to 6.8% for August. 111,000 extra jobs, 2/3 of them part-time.
It was better than what I was expecting, Andrew.
Albeit with wild variations. Stage 4 restrictions in the Treasurer's home state hitting hard. Victoria's lockdown pushing its jobless rate up. New South Wales, Queensland and WA all recording big falls. South Australia was steady, while Tasmania lost jobs. Unemployment in the territories tumbling.
I hope they don't look at these figures and think everything's fine and we can continue on our merry way cutting support.
When you count the number of people working 0 hours or who've left the workforce, the effective unemployment rate is 9.3%.
Australians are doing it tough, and our focus is on getting people back to work.
The Prime Minister promising 35,000 new jobs by allowing 2 renewable energy bodies to invest an extra $2 billion in low-emission technology, and not just solar and wind, extending it to carbon capture and storage or hydrogen, which could make steel and aluminium production much cleaner.
There are no good and bad emissions reductions. There are only emissions reductions.
The cleanest and cheapest form of new energy in Australia is renewables.
Whether new jobs come in energy or elsewhere, the challenge remains immense. There are 400,000 fewer people in work now than in February before COVID restrictions, and that's not counting people who want more hours. Treasury today confirmed it's modelled bringing forward income tax cuts, but getting the economy back to full throttle will take years and a lot of new thinking. Andrew Probyn, ABC News, Canberra.
Australia's unemployment rate is falling, but those without work say it's not getting any easier to find a job, especially in lockdown Victoria. Today's numbers have shown the impact of the drastic lockdown measures there for the first time, and a clear divide is emerging. Rachel Papazoni reports.
Melbourne couple Kirby and Kyle Neal are among the growing number of Victorians out of work.
Our household income has been taken down to a third of what we'd usually earn.
Melbourne's lockdown forced Kirby to shut her hair salon, while husband Kyle has been on job seeker since his work dried up in March.
You've still got phone bills to pay, you've still got water, electricity, gas. You know, you can only go so far before it keeps on banking up on you.
Across Victoria, more than 42,000 people lost their job last month, but outside the locked-down state, it's a different story, with the number of Australians in a job on the rise.
It was a blockbuster jobs report in all ways of looking at it.
Sydney car sales photographer Ryan McDonnell's benefited from the uptick. After seeing all his hours wiped out in March, he's now back in a full-time job.
It's pretty relieving, it gives you just that sense of confidence again and to get back to a normal routine.
The number of hours worked rose a fraction, overall up 0.1%. The 1.8% rise in hours worked in all states except Victoria was offset by the 4.8% plunge in the locked-down state. A clear divide is emerging between Victoria and the rest of the country.
What I worry most about is that a lot of the falls in hours worked in Victoria that we saw in August might actually translate into permanent job losses later down the track.
While today's jobs numbers were a surprise to pretty much everyone, it's probably not time to start popping the corks just yet. When government support measures for workers begin to be wound back, the true extent of job losses will start to be felt. Rachel Papazoni, ABC News.